bring up my brother from another mother, Mr. Jonathan Kaplan!
Flash you a pallet, everybody! Holy shit, guys! Wow, that's so great. Thank you all for hanging in. Nice couple in the front. How you guys doing? Awesome. I'm doing good too. I'm getting to do stand-up comedy right now. We're gonna get into it. So, who here has been arrested?
Everybody. Everyone.
One guy, other comic. That guy. Anybody in the back?
Right here,
Right here. All of you guys have been arrested? Awesome. I've also been arrested. I was putting up posters near, as part of a street team. Near NYU. That was my big crime. But the cops cuffed me. They threw me in the squad car. They got in my face. They were like, "We're gonna find out what skeletons you have in the closet." And I started sweating. I was afraid they were gonna find out about the time I shrunk those kids. I got thrown out of Hebrew school when I was a kid because my mom's Honduran and the temple only accepted purebreds. I was depressed. And at school, these kids were carving swastikas into my desk. I was like, at least these kids think I'm Jewish. You see, swastikas was the symbol. So my mom is Honduran. I'm half Mayan. Does everybody know about Mayans here?
Wow.
What the fuck was that? I don't think they were feather Indians. They were pyramid Indians. Does anybody know it? Like, not you, but anybody else know anything about Mayans? Civilization?
Human sacrifices. Chocolate.
Thank you. This guy is correct over here. The Mayans would take teenage virgins, chop out their hearts,
Yeah.
and then take their twitching corpses and toss them down a pyramid. Shut up. It's brutal, right? Right? But in our culture, the Mayans, we think teenagers are fucking annoying. So, it's universal. What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a talent agent.
A talent agent. Cool, I'll move on. What do you do for a living?
I'm a student.
You're a student. That's cool. Where do you go to school?
Queen's College.
You know that? I went to Queen's College to get my teaching degree. I used to be a teacher. That's right. A Mayan, were in my blood. I want to chop the hearts out of teenagers and toss them out the window. I used to be a teacher. I was one time, I thought I had a bad class. So I went to an older teacher for advice. He goes, "Jonathan, what makes you think you have a bad class? What makes you assume they weren't listening to you?" I said, "Well, they're walking around the back of the room in a circle saying, 'I ain't listening to this motherfucker!'" One time I was substituting kindergarten, and this little girl had just gotten facial surgery, and there was a seat, like the stitches went down the center of her face, smushing all her features together. But the kids included her in their games, and it was heartwarming. because this little girl gave me nightmares. It was like a real-life Chucky doll. Yeah. When I was a teacher, this 17-year-old girl would write me love letters every day. A very awkward place for a new teacher. I could lose my job, lose my license. And what's going to happen if this girl breaks my heart? Are we all smoking weed nowadays? Yeah! Somebody is, because every time I walk down the street, it's like, there's obviously someone smoking weed. I wanted to get back into weed, you know? Yeah. All this weed, I was like, I'm gonna get back into it. I went to one of these shops with the glass pieces that have the nodules and the swirls, right? But I couldn't figure out where the weed went or how to smoke it. Thankfully, the lady working there is like, excuse me, sir, you have a dildo in your mouth. This is a dildo store. But like, I wanted to quit. I should have quit smoking weed. You know, like a lot of things in my life where it's like I used to work the night shift at a diner, and you know, like at night, like it's like a 13-hour shift from like 5 o'clock to like 7 o'clock in the morning the next day, right? And I was working the shift. I'm totally tired, exhausted. I had a little bit of weed, right? So I drive to like a little cul-de-sac, and I smoke a bowl right in the in my car. Pass out. I come to. I'm driving my car at a house. And I'm so high, I can't figure out which leg goes to the brakes. So I just hit the house. Thankfully, that woke me up and I was like, oh, this is the brake. And then I looked around, backed out because nobody happened. I drove home to my parents' house, got under the covers, scared, and I quit working the night shift. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm Jonathan Kaplan. My good friend Josh Palin.
Give it up, man.